Morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Today is Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. It is day one. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you once again, as we always do, to practice a mindful minute because this is a great way to get ourselves settled, centered, and ready for the school day that is upon us right now. Now, there are many techniques that you have learned throughout the year. Some of those techniques have come from me, with me teaching them with you. There are other techniques that you have come up with. And we had a student who came up with an interesting hybrid of techniques where he would smell the flower, and as he breathed out, he would clasp his hands together and bring the fingers down. Okay? That's a great way where you are mixing and mashing two different techniques. Now, remember, the most important part of the mindful minute is ultimately to use the techniques to focus on breathing. So if that works for you, then try it. If you don't know if it'll work, give it a shot and see. Most important part is to see whether those techniques are bringing you to a centered place and allowing you to really focus on your breathing and then expanding your thoughts to your present place and time. Let's go ahead and begin. Now, before we get started, just feel the weight of your body. Just notice how heavy it might be, how this Earth's gravity is just pulling your body down. And then notice what you're sitting on, or standing on, or laying on. For me, it's a chair. And notice how it is supporting your body and holding it up. Go ahead and take that first breath in through your nose, filling your belly with air. And then out through your mouth. Very good. Now, I want to challenge you to take that breath even more slowly so you can really savor every bit of that breath. In through your nose as if it was the first breath you've ever taken. And then as you let it out, super slow, allow your shoulders to relax. Give your body permission to really melt and sink into the chair or the floor on which you are standing or sitting. Very good. Now, if you haven't started your breathing technique, you may begin. And as you get into this rhythm of breathing in and breathing out, allow your awareness to begin to notice what's around you. What do you hear, or smell, or feel against your skin? Every sensation you notice is part of this present moment because everything in the past is a past and everything in the future hasn't happened yet. Experience the here and the now. But also turn your spotlight into your body, scanning your body from your fingers to your toes to your ankle to your belly or your chest, to your shoulders and neck, to your face, to your head. Just scan your body. Notice how the different parts of your body feel. But then also notice your feelings and your emotions. What are you bringing to school today? Happiness, joy, worry? Excitement, maybe a little bit of all of it, maybe just some of it, maybe just one of those emotions. In any case, don't get too caught up on why you feel those emotions from the past or the future because those have gone and passed by or they haven't begun yet, the future. Just notice your thoughts, notice your feelings, and accept them. Invite them in and allow them to be, letting them tell you what they need to tell you. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, I want to invite you to stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you once again for joining me in the Mindful Minute. Hopefully you have readied yourself for the day. Don't forget, we also have two other expectations in addition to being ready. Number one, being respectful and responsible. Number one, being respectful. Number two, being responsible. Do it for yourself and then make sure you extend it out to others. Also, don't forget that you want to show respect and responsibility and readiness in class, in the hallway, in the cafeteria, at specials, when you're at recess with your friends, and yes, on the bus. I also want to remind us today that we are in the middle of Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week. And for the rest of this week, I want to make sure to share a fact for you about homelessness, something to make you think about how blessed you are and how important it is to look out for others. And the first fact is this: there are over 800,000 people who are homeless right now, living on the streets each night in America. Oftentimes, they're stereotyped, they're labeled, and they're judged. As you run across people who are less fortunate than you, take a moment to see them as true human beings, and they have their own stories. And it's important to make sure that we give them the dignity and the respect and the responsibility of being humans just like you and me. Don't forget, today is November 12th, 2019. You'll never have another November 12th, 2019 again, no matter how long you live. So let's make it count. Have a great rest of the day. I can't wait to see you guys around.